Welcome back to Dominate Your Day. And I'm excited today to talk to you about something that has changed and transformed my life. But first, I want to tell you a little story. It started with a real call I had this week. A senior leader. She was frustrated, exhausted. She was spending enormous energy trying to change the people around her. And so when we stopped talking about them and started talking about her, something cracked open. She realized she had no idea who she was as a leader. She'd been so focused on what was outside her control that she'd abandoned the one person she had full authority over, herself. That's what we're talking about today. It's called the Hula Hoop Principle, and why your mission might be the most underused leadership tool you have. Years ago, over 17 years ago, I was in my counselor's office and there was a hula hoop on the floor and he said, "Step inside." Everything inside this hoop, your thoughts, your actions, your choices, your responses, your growth, that's yours. You have complete authority over it. Everything outside the hula hoop, other people's opinions, their behavior, the economy, the past, that's not yours to carry. This sounds simple, but for leaders wired to fix problems and make everything better, it is revolutionary. Most of us are exhausting ourselves on what is outside the hoop and completely neglecting what's inside. When you don't know your mission, you default to managing everything around you. You're reactive, you're depleted, you're resentful. But when your mission is clear, you stop wasting energy on what you can't change and start investing in the one person you actually can. One of my favorite sayings is change me first. Everything else will follow. That's the internal revolution. We're in this moment where AI is reshaping entire industries. Career paths are shifting under our feet. Roles that existed 5 years ago don't even exist anymore. In that environment, leaders operating from someone else's definition of success are going to struggle. Not because they're not talented, but because they have no internal compass. Your personal mission is your GPS. It guides decisions when the road changes. It protects your energy from what matters. It helps you say no and mean it. I love the story of Julia Child. She didn't even find her calling until she was almost 40. She launched her first cookbook at 50, and she was still on television at 80. Why? Because once she found her mission, she never stopped living it. Your mission isn't about your title. It's about the impact you're designed to make. So here's my story. I didn't get here quickly or cleanly. A setback in my marriage sent me into the deepest personal work of my life. Counseling, recovery, coaching, a real reckoning with who I was versus who I'd been performing as. I found my strengths and I started using them intentionally. It felt amazing, but something was still missing. I had my wiring and my values, but no future vision. That was unmistakably mine. I was searching for a framework to write a personal mission statement, and I couldn't find one I liked. So I created one. My first version was, I help people birth their purpose and live in their strengths. 2 years later, I added every day, because it's not a one-time event. It's a daily revolution. That mission became the Strengths Journal, then my business, then this podcast, then the Internal Revolution book. I didn't plan any of it. I just kept following the compass. So here's what I want you to do after this episode. Draw your hula hoop. Literally on paper, what belongs inside the hula hoop? What do you need to stop managing that lives outside the hula hoop? Then I wanted you to draft your mission statement. And this will be in the show notes. But here's how it goes. I help blank, the who, do what, another blank, so that blank there's a deeper why. Under 15 words. Write 5 versions and just live with them. I always say to put that in pencil so you can keep erasing and tweaking it. And then take the free Authentic Imprint assessment at danawilliamsco.scoreapp.com. You're going to see where your mission clarity stands today. And once you work on it, you can keep going back and taking it's a free 3-minute assessment. You are designed for more than reacting to what's outside your hoop. So step inside. That's where the revolution begins. I'm Dana Williams. Dominate your day and lead from the inside out.